Right. Okay. Right. I want to welcome everybody once again. It's only me, Richard, and here in this particular video, okay, I'm going to be doing some art. Okay. I'm going to be working on some art for a new animated cartoon I'm working on. In fact, I'm working and planning on okay, and I'm planning and so already started working on new cartoons in general, okay, animated cartoons. But this first one I'm doing is going to be like just a rough test out one, okay. I've got a cartoon I've been working on called and it's a very simple, short, rough one, but it's called Spearmaster. Okay, Spearmaster. Anyway, I'm not going to go into detail. In it, there's another fight scene. I'm going to try and put together one of the fight scenes here, and I've got these perspective grid lines set up here. I set these up in a SketchUp and took a screenshot of it. Okay, so that's 3D software called SketchUp. I basically did that. Okay, I basically took a screenshot of it, and then from there, as I say, I just please excuse me, from taking a screenshot, I took the screenshot into this art software, which is a Fire Alpaca, which I love to use. Fire Alpaca it's called. Anyway, we're in here now, and now I've got these lines set up. First thing I'm going to do is change the levels a bit. Okay, anyway, just so we can just faintly see the lines. Now I need to think of how these characters are going to be standing and how they're going to be fighting. So what's the first start of position? How many people are in the scene? How many people is he fighting? This guy is holding a bow staff, well, a long weapon. So doing my usual way of drawing characters, and one thing I like to do nowadays is just start with a ball and another ball, like a circle for the head and a circle for the body, and then work out where the legs are going to go. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to have it like his back's there, okay, his one leg's here, okay, one leg's here, okay. It's hard to kind of talk while I'm doing this, as I say, but that's the leg's going to be here, okay. This is the main character it's going to be, okay. And don't worry about the fact that his head looks big and the body's like a ball. It's not going to be like that. It's just a rough thing. So I'm going to have this guy holding his staff, basically his weapon here in front, okay. That kind of a thing, okay, going on there, okay. That's really rough, obviously. I'm just literally imagining all this in my mind here, just imagining where these characters are going to be standing. It's a spear, okay. Also, this is a spear type weapon, okay. So you can see how he's holding it, okay. These are rough sketches, as I say, so how we start off the whole thing. And they're not supposed to be refined. I mean, even the way this looks here, like this main character, to me that looks a little too refined, as in the actual shape of how it looks, as a human, as a bit human. See, the idea, or the way I'm trying to do it, is I work with a certain method that I've come up with, which is using circular balls, like with like spaghetti arms and legs, if you want to call it that just move, and it's like not even separated between torso and groin, or or crutch area, or like chest, gut, and crutch. It's not even broken down like that. But the head, we have the head, and it's basically just as simple as that. So you'll see what I mean there, but I'm going to get that first shot established first. So we're going to have a character standing here. So we're doing that, as I say, Spaghetti Man, see. Okay, so okay, I'm going to do something here. Okay, so he's approaching somewhat. Okay, I think I'm going to do that. So the guy's going to see. This is weird. I just don't even know. See, I don't like to do this detail first on the arms and legs. I confuse myself, basically. I like to just have it very simple, like the arms like this, slitting in, and I do the detail later. You know, so you can have him pointing a gun at him, or something like that. See, that's my idea. Have him pointing a gun at him, you know. Do the arms in, see, as we go, like that. I think that the arm's a bit too short there. See, and it's just a case of refining until you get there, sort of thing. See, so I want to have it that, okay, this guy's got the gun, so you get the initial position, you see, then you just gradually start working it out, and then later on you do, that's what I do anyway, until I literally then know how to draw the characters on top, basically. As I say, I have to keep my eye on the time because I have to always keep stopping the camera. Also, I have to keep an eye on what layer I'm on, you know, it's always very, very important. I'm going to have this foot here, I think, like this. Okay. So the basic points are important. How are you going to have this? I know I'm speaking kind of funny here, so readjusting the size of the head. So obviously he's going to spin around, strike that out of his hand probably, you know. I'm thinking I want to have another person standing behind him, like he's surrounded, you know, sort of thing. So we're going to have this another guy here. I could do these on different layers if I wanted to. I think what I'm going to do is have this guy. See, I've decided to do a bit more detail here, see, but this guy I've decided to decide where the knees are, you see. So, but this guy, his knees bent, see. This guy is going to be, actually that's all wrong too, by the way. This guy, as I say, is going to be, there we go. A bit more detail. Excuse me, I know I'm getting confused here. Hold on. This guy is going to be here, and I was going to say he's going to be holding a weapon of some kind, like some kind of machete or some I don't even know. Maybe just guns, after all. Guns. He's holding a gun. A lot of thugs nowadays have guns anyway. Cowards in the world. Absolute cowards. No. Coward is a bully. Remember that. A bully is a coward. If you remember anything, you know. One thing I don't like though is is the actual position of this guy. He does look a little bit like not like he's actually there, sort of thing. He's a bit flat, you know. So I'm going to move him across, you know, a little bit here for a second, and then I'm going to turn his body a little bit, you know. So it's a case of chopping them up and turning them round. Yeah, I'm there. It's basically a case of like chopping them up, like see, cutting them up, rearranging like these sketches till you get what you want. That's what I find anyway. I think the back arm we don't really need to deal with as such, but I may move it slightly. And like these different methods, by the way, I mean, although some of these methods seem so obvious, some of these methods I've learned from just watching people online, like people doing art where they're literally cutting stuff up, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, I could have done that, you know, things like that. So I pick up these ideas, you see, as I go along, you know. So okay, so if we've got our basic setup, let's say here, and if you look carefully, I mean, it looks like a spaceman. They look like spacemen. But you know, if you look here, say, you know, it's like very, very rough. See, very, very rough indeed. You're not getting that amount of detail at all on the body and everything. You see, you're not getting that amount of detail. Which is exactly where the hands are. You see anything like that? You're just getting the basic stuff, and but yet at the same time, this is like really way too detailed in my opinion. Because we should be just looking at little circular balls. The way I work this, you'll see what I mean later on when I do animation. Put that hand there to bend the elbow because it's a bit close. Okay, good. You know, that foot's a bit too close, I feel. See, certain things it will just talk to you. The picture will just talk to you, and it's this refining that you have to go through, this process, I find, that makes the picture what it is. It makes it into the better final picture, and then which you actually work with and you draw on top of, you know. So this guy's walking towards him, you see, and so I wanted to have more people than that, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I'm going to have it like this, simple for now. Okay, and you can see the shots, so they're in the city, whatever. You know, would it work? You do different tests, like would it work if I enlarge these up a bit? Would it mess up the whole perspective now of everything? In some weird way, it doesn't affect the, I don't know, it doesn't seem to mess up the perspective, does it? But we want to have that view there, really. See, I think a lot of action scenes look much better when they are closer up like this, you know what I mean? Don't you? You can see everything going on. You're going to spin around, you know, smack the two guys' guns out of their hands or whatever it's going to be, attack them, you know. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put that onto full blast syndrome. We're not doing the actual proper final art, as I say yet. Oh, my neck, excuse me. Yeah. Oh yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to go into view onion skin mode, and I'm going to keep the background on, so always display first frame. Okay, and for this I'm going to turn it back up basically to the maximum. Oh, I don't know why. I'm going to see. Hold on. I'll have it just like that, just for now. Okay. Then I'm going to turn down the opacity of it. So just so we can, like, no matter what, we can still see the grid lines where they're standing. So now I'm going to add another layer and then turn red, you see, and now this is where the fun bit comes. Okay, so hold on. Oh, I see. hold on. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to turn down the brightness of that. Okay. No, still not working. Okay, like this. Okay, like this. That's all we can do for now. But so the point is now, okay, we're on another layer, and we're going to just basically make the move. So this is where the fun stuff does come into play. Okay, this is where the fun stuff comes in now. Okay, he's just setting up that first shot to make sure it looks all right, basically. So I think the first thing we're going to have to do is have our main guy moving. So yeah, let's have him doing some funky moves. Okay, you ready? I love this. Wait till you see this. Okay, so we're gonna have him doing this. Okay, I'm gonna have him like this. We don't even have to have it perfect. This is what I love. We don't have to have it perfect even. You know, we just have the line here. See, he's just literally moving that across. We don't even have to have every frame. See, I don't even want to have him doing that. I want to have him just lean. I want to have him like, I want to have him use the back end of that. See, okay, we can do that. Okay, we can do that. Let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna have the. Let's just do that main. Let's just do the main thing. The main thing that we want. The main points, and we'll do the in-between shots later on. So what we want is basically the end of this weapon to be here. His arms then should be here. His body would be more like there, stretched out a little bit further. It doesn't matter. With these balls, it doesn't matter. Balls of the warrior. So head there. The arms are there. I think that'd be better like that. See, again, things like you can have it on a lower. Don't be afraid to turn it down a bit lower. So let's do that again. Okay. So the arms are coming out here. This is going up. Damn it. That's there. His body's leaning across. You can imagine the groin there. You know, the leg would still be in about that position. The other leg now straightening up. Still in that position, you see. This gun now would now be raised to a point, I think, you know, there. So he's just knocking the gun away. No, I guess what we'll do is we'll knock it so that the gun just flies back out the way. So hands there, the gun's there. Okay, let's just have it like that. Okay. The other hand just lets go of it somehow, just like lets go. Okay, I'll have it like that. The other hand's up there. I wanted to have it so his other hand's out of the way, like he opens both his hands up. See, this is where the fun part comes, you see. Okay, maybe like this. We don't need to see his head, fair enough. Okay, so we don't need to see his head, fair enough. Having the head here, you know, and then the body's here, fair enough. You know, the body's here. Still doing it rounded, even though he's not going to be fat, but you know, this here, because it's more or less the same position, and I'll just keep it the same position, you know. See, the same position basically, you see. Same position, you see. Because it's the same position, means when we do the real art, we won't need to draw it all again, you know what I mean? When we do the real art, I'm saying. On top, and it's still going to be like simple, yeah. So he's going to have him literally striking him, you know, and in between these there's going to be shots. So bam, it goes in. That's going to swoop up basically. Now we're going to go to the next shot. Okay, bring that up for boom, bam. Next shot is going to be really just having fun now. Let's see, going up here, see. Yeah, you got to really think, see where this thing's going. So we're going to be up here in the body, you know. Okay. Okay, so that's going there. The other arm's there, you know. Whatever the hell, behind there, you know. And again, so now what's going to happen is the spine's here. The other leg will be like coming in. I think the other leg will be coming in a bit, see, yeah. You know. And yeah, bear with me, okay? I know I'm like, it's awkward here. You're probably watching this, you know, God knows what you're thinking, but it's like, you know, it's, you know, there we go. And the body can like go here. He's going in, see, it doesn't now from here obviously we'll change his position a little bit, his feet, you see. But you get the idea, see. Once this guy's still got to be in this position sort of thing, although he doesn't have to be. You know, he could be coming up now, see. Coming up, see, he's walking up maybe from here. So maybe so he's doing just stick figure motions of where the legs go, see. So maybe he's walking up here. So I know it's looking real rough there, you know, but I get the idea where everything's going to be, you see. This is mostly just planning where everything's going to be, you see. Bam, bam, bam. So I'm going to zoom into the next one. Next shot's going to be crazy one. It's going to be like he's just going to be here. Both arms up like that. That's going to be right out of frame, I think. Hold on. Yeah, the whole thing, the whole pole's about there. See, or maybe just here. Maybe like here, maybe. Yeah, you know, and then yeah. See, he's like basically turned now. You see, the good thing is with this method I'm using, you don't have to have every frame exactly every frame, every position drawn. As I say, I'm not very good at drawing people, you may have noticed, so I mean, this guy really should be done now. I mean, he's finished, this guy, you know. I want this guy to be like, so he hits him in the gut, then he smacks his head up, so, you know, so maybe like yeah, you know, he like really gets stretched out here, see. He gets smacked out, you see, he just gets span away, see. Like, boom, see. You get the idea. And then from this guy here, see, he starts lifting his gun, goes in a low stance almost, see. He's really striding up now. He's placing that weight on that foot. He's walking in, see, this guy. And he's coming in, he's getting his gun ready now, see, he's getting the gun ready. The other gun's behind there, see, he's coming up to him. See, 1, 2, boom, boom. And in the next shot, oh, excuse me, the next shot, he just whaps him one. So I think, you know, what we've got is one problem from here, and that is this should be about something like that, I think. You know, is that right? Yeah. I know it looks better in that position we just had, but still, you know, we got to go with the motion. It's all about the motion to get that motion. See, bam, up. See, hold on. See, even from there, it's still not right. See. But obviously we're looking at the absolute motion now. I'm saying the absolute. So it's either going slightly that way or it's going slightly that way. We don't want it to go like that, so we want it to come around, see? We want it to come around like it's coming up and then boom, see? But we're doing it like, from here it's like it's gone up, see? But it's going to come in a circular motion here, see? Up and around. So on this next one, anyway though, we're going to have it like this, so this guy's going to be right smashed down basically. His whole body's just, you know, there's come right down on him. There's just come right down on him. So, you know, this is going to come right down. We're going to think of a way to make this come right down on him. So that's coming right down here. So he's come spinning around again. That's come right down on him, this guy. And that's come right down on him across his body there. So see, what I really want is the spear part to be going into him. You got to be mad. You got to be maniac about it when you're doing these action scenes. So you got to imagine the actual intensity of it. You know, and you got to imagine how he's striking that down. You know. Let me just get that in line first. How it's going to be going. So this has got. This guy's got to come around here. Okay, yeah, the worst just happened. I was really worried this was going to happen, but I'm really sorry guys. I just lost the some footage of what I was recording. Okay, I'm very, very sorry. But yeah, basically though, I'm going to show you. Okay, so I'll show you in a moment what you've just probably missed. Okay, what frames we've got. Okay, basically, so I spent a long time trying to get this particular angle just now. Let's just take it through though. So we've got this, he blocks the gun, he goes up, smacks the guy in the gut, whips his head up, spins around as the other guy comes running towards him. Okay, so we're coming from towards him, comes around, smashes this guy, and then he ends up on the floor. Okay, that's basically what's going on. The final pose is going to be, or I don't like to call them poses, position. The final position is going to be where he's like literally in like a heroic kind of pose sort of thing, you know. So you've got to imagine where that's going to be, something like that. Okay, something like that, you know. Maybe something like that, you know. Something like that. Back kind of turned to a sort of thing, you know. And this will be like behind here sort of thing, you know. He's like holding it. See. Other hand behind like that maybe, see. You know, you get the idea, right? That's the back, as that's his back there. See. And I just love doing these little sketch type scene, because you get like the basic overall thing. See, now what you're going to have in between, as I say, is you're going to have other things. So you'll see what I mean in a moment. Let's say if I go one from here, he blocks. See, from here to this, obviously there's going to be a motion in between. Like for example, so there's going to be a motion, see, in between. So it's like boom. See, so I'll just do that really quickly just to show you what I'm saying. Okay, if I add another layer in between here, if you bear with me for 1 second. We've got to zoom in, see, all the motion's going to be done. So he goes up, that's coming up there, see, he comes up to the move, you see, bam, yeah, and then another, see. So and that's good part over here, see, so you may think that's crazy, but you'll see what I mean. It just comes in, and that's how it's going out. Then the next one will be like here, see, the whole point is you'll be dealing with like probably silhouette type figures and stuff, you know what I mean. I'm not drawing the other figures in here, I'm just showing you his motion basically, even though there's motion with all of the characters, you know. I'm just showing you the basic idea. You can do a bit of motion here, see. He's like some kind of typhoon. So you see what I'm saying? If I play this through now in autoplay, you see, you might not have realised it, but it's going to start playing through as an action scene. Let it play through a few times, you know. You see, and when you start working that speed, bam, boom, boom, see, and we get the action. But what you want to do is you want to do a few things, like I'm going to name these first. So I'm going to call this 1. I'll type it with letters. I'm going to call this gun 1. So 2 gun. And I'm going to save these out as they are as well, I think. 3 gut. Looks a bit like gun, but fair enough. Bam. Oh, I thought we missed another shot there, didn't we? So let's do another one. Okay. Yeah, I'll do another shot as well to make that even better. Okay. I'll go 4 up. I'm not numbering the in-between shots, okay, those in-between blur shots. Five smash. 5 smash, okay. 5 smash. And then spin around. Is that right? Hang on. Okay. Up. Boom. How strange is that? I think this should be before the smash. Yeah. Smash, okay. Then from here, okay, another one, yeah. The basic shape. And then final, I'll call it last. 6 last. Okay. So let's just play that again, then we're going to slow it down. So you got the idea. So now we're going to start doing a certain thing. Wait till you see what we're going to do. Check the time on this. Yeah, okay. So 1 is here. We're going to duplicate 1 a few times. Then we're going to go up here 1. We're going to duplicate 2 a few times. 3. Gut shot a few times. 4. Hang on. Oh, hang on. He doesn't really stop. We're going to just have that there, and the side a few times there, and then the last one a few times. So let's play that, okay? Okay. Okay. So what we need to do is speed that up. Okay. Turn it up to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then what else we can do, as I say, is we can those shots we can have on for longer. Yeah, on those shots, okay, we can have on for longer. And then we can speed it up, okay. You'll see what I mean in a moment. Okay, 4 up, hold on. Yeah. Okay, you'll see what I mean. 1. And now we're going to speed it up faster. And you get it right, so you do the pauses are on each shot, each hit. See, he's standing like here, you'll see what I mean. Here, then he goes up, fast, bam, up, boom. Ignore the fact that they're disappearing, the two guys, okay, because that's because I didn't draw them into those shots, okay, but you'll see the movement though. See? 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Yeah, see. So you got the idea, see? And that is how it probably might play through. And if that was like good art, you know, you'd see the motion at least. See, boom, bam, boom, all the sound effects, and then the different camera angles, shaking camera and stuff. Boom. And you draw your characters on like you do proper art. You know what I mean? So that's basically what I'm talking about. So, so the next step of this, okay, is, as I say, the background's not really important, but I will keep that base background. I've got it anyway as it is, just so I can draw a different background in. And this is going to be an actual scene in the animated cartoon, I'll have you know, okay. When you look at it, we don't really need a lot of detail. The most hard work I find is actually drawing the positions of the characters, like structurally positioning where they're going to stand and within a space. We've done all that basically here, even though they're rough sketches. We just need to draw better art on top of it. That's all we need to do. And if we want to add any more other things in, we can. And you can make a really long fight scene with all kinds of movements, and you can have different kind of camera angles too, and using different kinds of things. You could start off with by using like photos and things online of people in different positions. You could use photos, you could use scenery, or even like 3D positioned objects and things, and like make it into a scene, you know. And then you could draw your own characters on top and draw your own fighting moves on top of that. There's many ways you could set up the action. We've just got this kind of like side by side almost scene here. It's supposed to be like they're really standing there, you know, but you know, as I said, and again, you know, you could spend more. You could add more frames in between of all of those shots. Like what have we got? Let's just double check it out really quickly. We've got 6. Okay, I've just added some to 6. 5. Add a few of those. Okay, 4. I think I added nothing onto 4. 5. So 4 nothing. 3, okay, 3, 2 and 1 I think, yeah, 2, and then 1. It's just basically duplicated shots. Just play it again, so you get that pause. You see what I'm trying to say? So you see, it will take a while to load, just a minute, but then it will just go through. It's just adding those, memorizing those files as it's playing. It's on 30 frames per second here, just so I can show you. You get that pause in between each one, see, to show the hits, the bam, boom, see, and it hits, and it pauses on each one, but it's going to speed up any moment now. See, boom, boom, bah, boom, see, bah. You may want like a slower smash on that as he comes down there, see. Boom, boom, bam, you know. Bam, boom, boom. It reminds me of like computer games, like, you know, Soul Calibur 2, Soul Calibur, like samurai games and stuff. But you turn those blurry like shapes, you know, where it turns into a blur, and you don't, you know, because it's so fast, you don't see it, but they'll be turned into like silhouettes, you know, more or less, with either black or with some colour, like, which is similar to the actual character's colour, you know. I'm going to do this anyway and make this into a scene pretty quickly. And there'll be like screen shake, different camera movement and things, and sound effects, you know, to make it epic with the music. And lots of movements too. Not only this is just one part of the fight, right? So now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do something now. Okay, I'm going to basically just save them out. So I'm going to have to delete certain ones. Okay, delete certain frames here. So we've got this one of each. We don't need that many frames of each in the actual animation. You know, oh, I just messed something up. Hold on. Trying to be careful here because it's going to just delete the wrong ones by accident. Okay. 11. Okay, hold on. I'll be with you in a moment. I'm just going to save them as they are. I may need to like rename them again. I don't really want to be doing that. You know, but it's definitely going to be an actual clip in the actual show. This. Hold on. Because I've made so many of these frames to do with the speed, because you need those pauses on every hit. See. So what do we have? So I've got 5. Oh my god. 6, 5, but 11, 10, 4, 12. Weird stuff. I think I'm going to need to take a screenshot of this so I'm going to remember, just so I remember. I've got it on video at least, but just so I'm going to have to remember, you know, where we're at. 2. Look how many 2s we got. Wow. Okay, I'm just deleting the frames we don't need, you see. Just checking my time on that screen there, layer 8. See, they're all mixed up, some of the layers, it's weird. We're on 1 now. Okay. And I think that's it. We've basically got everything we need now. If you played that wouldn't play too well at all because the timing would be messed up. You see what I mean? Let's see, so fast. Oh, it looks cool. Maybe you think it's like Street Fighter, but still, there's no stopping. It's just a constant flow, even if you slow it down. What you need is those slow and fast moments, but you need that hit, that bam, 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 when the people see the art, and then the blur in between doesn't matter. It's the motion so much. You get it, you know. Okay, so if I export this, if I export frames or layers in onion skin mode, yes, it's probably gonna name them. It may just list them properly anyway, so should be okay. I'll just call that Fight X. Okay. Will that work though? Hopefully. We're going to have to see. Transparent background, yes. We're going to see if this is saving or not. Hold on. Okay, basically I think I've just saved them out. Okay. Should have saved properly, as I say anyway. Yeah, which it did. It's just a case now of drawing actual art on top of them on different layers and saving them as the names they are, resaving them. You know, but it's just a case of like bringing them back though. You know, into the software. So I'm going to turn it off. By the way, once you've exported all the layers, I like the way it does that. As frames, it numbers them, as I say, you know, and it doesn't export the bottom frame, I see. Okay, but hang on. No, it's added. It doesn't matter anyway. It's okay. It's kept the perspective, but it's added the background onto it. But in a bit, that's because of the settings. But I want to say to you, yeah, what you'll get is you see if I can drag them all onto the timeline and get it right. Should work. I was going to say like do one first, then the initial ones. I'm going to say so. You know, yeah, it's just mixed them totally up, and it doesn't even name them either. So you're going to have to bring them in manually. Otherwise, it's going to be a mess. You know. So one. I think so anyway. See how it does that. So. Oh, you have to go in, obviously, yeah, so view onion skin mode. I think that's right though, isn't it? Yeah. So as soon as I bring one in, on top of that it goes there. Okay, yeah, so we know how to do it then. So it's just basically a case of drawing the characters on top of all of that. So you know, I'll just do that in my own time and just draw them all over, and we'll have it. You know, so if I just check it, it plays okay, which it does. You know, bam, bam, bam. See, and I'll just draw the characters in, you know, properly. Like for example, in this scene, you're going to have the characters there. They won't like not be there. You know. When he comes raging in, you know. So what I'll do is I'll just bring them in and save them. I'll just do them one by one and just save them out. That's the best way to do it, and then bring them in at the right timing, you know, later on. I'll just draw the characters only as and save them as PNGs, and then for the backgrounds I'll save actual backgrounds. I'll make the background. This is one background, you know. We'll just use those sketches for reference, and it's a case of doing it. Here's how many images for this particular scene. Hold on. It's basically just whatever, 11, but it's still 11. You know, 11, but you get faster at doing it because at least I don't have to work with that. The sketches anymore, the actual positioning anymore. That's already set up. I just need to draw over it. That's all I need to do, you know. So thank you for watching this. Okay, I'll talk to you again very soon.